Yes, guys, I advise a beginner who's going to start poultry to start with the renting if you don't have a lot of money. If you don't have land, don't have the poultry structures, guys, this video is going to help you. Just stay here and watch the entire video. However, you're going to be watching the video as I'm also giving the chicken water. The water is done, so I'm not going to first finish the video, but you're going to be watching as I'm also giving them water. So let's go, guys. Number one reason why a beginner is supposed to start the renting is that why would you use the entire money if you have small money? Then you put that money into the building structures. Hmm? Hmm? At least you rather get that money, rent somewhere, while renting, then be keeping money that in the long run you construct your own poultry house or your farm. Then you live without renting whatever stuff. But I don't advise someone starting, a beginner, to get his money and then put it into constructing the poultry structures. Currently, I'm renting. Let me untie this button. It is overstressing me now. Me currently, guy, I'm renting, and all the poultry structure houses I'm having, there are 3 now. But I'm renting all of them. Why? If you get all the money, then put into construction. That means you'll be left with nothing to buy the chicken, to purchase them, and even feed them. So I advise you, please at least go look for the empty structures. Then sit with the owner, negotiate with them. After negotiating, go purchase the chicks. In the money you have used to construct, then you purchase the chicks. You bring them, you feed them. Then in the long run, as time goes by and by, and as sure as night comes after day, you will construct your own poultry farm. Than getting all the money. Now, for instance, someone is having like 30 million is from K, 30 million. 30 million Ghana shillings. So now you get 30 million, you put a poultry structure of 10 million, equipment, what, you end up remaining with only 10 million or even 5. But how about if you get that 30 million instead of putting a structure? You begin with renting, then after when they begin laying, you can think of putting your structure whereby this chicken will get you a place somewhere. Instead of getting the whole money, you put it in the. I don't advise that someone who is having very small money, very small capital to do that. Those things should be done maybe by someone who's from those let me say those who have enough. Yeah, they can do that. Yes, you can do like 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 plus. Those who can start with construction their own poultry houses. But someone who is below 1,000, you don't have land. I don't advise you to start with putting your whatever. However, some people will say we want peace, I don't have landlord issues, what. Go on, guys. Yeah, can go on, but a beginner, you want to be somewhere, travel with small money. My advice to use that rent. We have the structures. In the long run, you will scale up. So guys, you bear with me. Uh, I'll be giving them the water as we are talking, just having this just together. And guys, this drinkers also, we pour water around the drinker, and this chicken begin sorry begin pecking around here. As they are drinking, they pour water here. Then at the same time they begin pecking here, and then they get coccidiosis and they disturb you. So that's why someone who can buy, now check this place. And after they are going to eat these things. So guys, if you can afford it to automatic drinkers, check that one, guys. If you can afford the automatic drinkers, guys, these drinkers also disturb a lot. So guys, my last take on this is that don't please, if you have little money, don't get the money and if all invest it in the structure, because this structure is not going to bring you money, but the chicken are going to bring you what? Money. However, the structure is also yours. But in this case, you're talking of someone who doesn't have land. Someone who doesn't have land. I would advise you to put the money in waiting. And the last thing is, let me tell you to you from outside, these girls are making a noise. The last thing of this, guys, the last thing is, because I have to leave you, I give these chicken water their bottle off. I cannot continue with the video. I can't. I need to remove this and be quick, kind of quick. Now, guys, the last thing is, the money is in the chicken, not in the structures. The money is in the chicken, and what you want is money. However, the structure also used, but here we are starting. I'm talking of a starter, someone who's beginning. So the money is in the chicken, not in the building. Even if you put your chicken to a tarpaulin with a timber, with the offcuts of the tree, with the iron sheets, with the anything, even if you keep them in the sack, as long as there is security, water cannot hit them, and direct sunlight. Security is number one. Water cannot hit them. Even sunlight cannot hit inside the potato house directly. Guys, just put the chicken there. They're going to survive. If they can live with the tree, they sleep on the tree. Check with the local ones. They sleep in the trees. It's we go deep in the village to person like me who has moved to farms. You find chickens, you tell them, where's the house for these chickens? They're like, no, we don't have. They sleep under that up in the mango tree. You're like, what? Are they surviving? However, these are exotic ones, so you have to help them because their blood is and their immune system is not so hard like the local ones. So just put a shelter for them. No, for someone who's starting, the one who has enough, please go put what you want, whether it's story house to a two-floor house, whether you cement it, you put down tiles, you paint it with the plastic or no saddling, no problem. I'm talking to my friend. To someone who's starting, consider renting, guy. Consider renting. Then in the long run, you will scale up. You put up on your farm. There are many empty poultry houses. There are very many. Why? Many people joined poultry in COVID. Many people joined this business and they left it. Many people left it, and many are still going. Mm? Men are still going out of it because of loans, because of diseases. Some can become because of excitement. They're told there is money out of portrait, out of money in portrait. They come without calculating how much am I putting and how much am I going to get in. That's why I put this video for you, these videos for you. You know how much you're going to put in, how much you're going to get in, which type of chicken, which type of breed, because I'm putting everything about chicken on this platform. Whether broiler, noiler, what. I try to research, get every information about poultry and put it here so that you don't knock yourself. Guys, consider subscribing. Otherwise, good morning.